Hello. Welcome back to spam. If you're wondering where I am in my dad's office because there's nowhere else to film in my house. Also, before we start, let's take a look at my outfit. It's definitely an outfit. For this video, I'm ranking my stan eras. You may be wondering, what is a stan? Don't worry, because I'll look it up for you. Okay, so what I found on Google is, as a noun, stan is defined as an extremely or excessively enthusiastic and devoted fan. I wouldn't say that I'm like crazy, you know? I'm not crazy. When I like something, I like it, you know what I mean? And I want to talk about it all the time. I think the word stan, using it like, oh, I stan so-and-so, whatever, is funny. So basically, for this video, we are going to be ranking my stan eras. In order to rank my stan eras, I have made a tier list on tiermaker.com. Starting at the top, which is the S tier, which is like the best tier, we have Never Left. I'm still in this fandom, I still stan, and I never left, and I don't see myself leaving, you know what I'm saying? Then after that, we have A tier, which is fun, you know, it was a good time. I may not be as into it as I was at the time, but I don't regret it. No regrets. Then in the B tier, we have Product of Its Time. I wouldn't necessarily stan now, but at the time, I can't blame myself for at the time standing. This is where it gets not good. The C tier, which is cringe, like, it was just cringe. It was a cringe era, don't want to go back, embarrassed a little bit. In the very bottom tier, we have Jail Time. This should not have happened. I don't want to talk about it. I'm embarrassed. The first era that we are going to rank is One Direction. I think I'm gonna start off easy with One Direction, and I'm gonna put it in fun. Like, I still really like One Direction. Every once in a while, I'll go back and, you know, watch all the music videos. It's a good time to look back on and be like, wow, yeah, I still, like, this is fun. You know what I'm saying? Even, like, the really old stuff, like the first two albums, I still listen to those albums. Those albums are good. 4 and Made in the AM, those are fundamentally good albums. I was a little late to the One Direction hype, to be honest. Because when I was in 5th and 6th grade, like 2012, 2013, I wasn't like the other girls. I think my ranking when I was a kid was Harry, Niall, Liam, Louis, Zayn. Because I was mad at Zayn. I was mad at Zayn for leaving. I guess tying into that era, we're gonna rank my Harry Styles era. I'm gonna put my Harry Styles era in... I'm gonna put it in Never Left. Because I would say I'm a Harry Styles fan. But let me clarify real quick. I am not a Harry. I think that's why I was like, do I put in fun? Because I do not want to be associated with Harry's. I love every single one of his songs. I've seen him on every single tour. I'll never forget after the first time I saw him in concert, I literally cried like someone died. It literally felt like somebody had cheated on me. I would say Never Left because I am still going to every single tour that he's gonna put on. I'm gonna listen to every single album, stream it, defend it. So yeah, I'm in Never Left for Harry. Next fandom that we are going to do, we're gonna do The Flash. I'm gonna put The Flash in cringe. I don't like telling people that I watched this show. I cannot believe how intense my love for that show was. It's very embarrassing. I made fan art for it. I would cry over edits. It doesn't deserve jail time because, like, the first 2 seasons are good. I think this era caused me more emotional distress than a good time. So it's going in cringe. Next era, we are going to go with High School Musical. We're breaking free with sovereign. High School Musical. Never left. I watch these movies like every 4 months, give and take. This is probably my earliest like stan era because I literally was 5 to 8 years old when these movies came out. If I had to rank the High School Musical movies, I'm putting the second one, High School Musical 2, number 1, easy. High School Musical 3, number 2, because the music in that song, are you freaking kidding me? And Zac Efron, have you seen Zac Efron in that movie? Yeah. And then the last one at the bottom. So yeah, never left because I still listen to the soundtrack all the time. I watch the movies multiple times a year and I think about it all the time. I can't see myself ever leaving. All right, next there we got Dance Moms. That's going directly in product of its time. I watched Dance Moms with my dad when it was like on TV. Every once in a while I'll go back and watch some episodes, and it's really interesting now to see how my opinions have changed since I was a kid. Do I like keep up with the girls now? No, I don't. If the show came out now, I probably wouldn't watch it. So it was a good era though. Fun times. Next era we have my Harry Potter era. So I'm gonna put it in cringe. And hear me out, okay? I got into Harry Potter when I was a sophomore in high school, which is like, that was the first time I read the books, first time I saw the movies, and I was like, oh my god. I think a lot of it had to do with I was literally obsessed with Draco. I had the hots for him, and honestly, I still do. It's cringe. It is cringe to be like a Harry Potter stan at this age. And like, if you like Harry Potter now, that's fine. But I'm just not gonna talk about it with you. But I can understand why I liked it at the time, so I can't put it in jail time. And also Draco is hot, he's still hot, so I'm gonna put it in cringe. Another book series is my Hunger Games era. Simply iconic, and I'm gonna put it in product of its time. Listen, I was like the Hunger Games stan in my middle school. The impact that this book series had on me as an 11 to 12-year-old needs to be studied. I took up like archery, Finnick, like are you kidding me? I was obsessed with Finnick and what is his name? Peeta. If you were team Katniss and Gale, you can click out of this video, please. Like, do not talk to me. But yeah, product of its time, good times, good memes. Okay, my next era is Broadway, and I'm gonna put that straight to jail time because are you freaking kidding me? It's so embarrassing, specifically with like Hamilton and Dear Evan Hansen and like all those musicals that people hate now. Yeah, I get it why people hate it now, because holy moly. The worst part about all of this is that I still listen to the music sometimes, especially Hamilton. Okay, Hamilton is a good, it has some good songs. Oh my god, like I can't show people my top 50 songs of all time because there are so many. Hamilton and Heathers and Mean Girls, and so we're putting that in jail time because I'm keeping that locked up. This is the first time I've admitted this and the only time that I'm gonna talk about it, so there you go, you're welcome. Next up we got magcon. Magcon is going straight to jail time. I made my first stan Twitter account for magcon. I was a severely mentally ill Nash Greer stan. I love that man and I can't tell you why. I cannot believe, like, I would defend them on the stupidest things ever. I met Taylor Kniff who is like one of the worst ones. Oh my gosh, like this, half of the stuff from this era could literally be used as blackmail, and I'm literally giving it for free right now. But we are going to move on to my Marvel era, and I'm gonna put that in product of its time. Around Infinity War till like the end game is when I was like a stan. That was when like everyone was into it, so I can't say that it's like cringe, because it's like, honestly, what choice did I have? I'm not interested. Once like Iron Man and Captain America died, I wasn't interested anymore, so I haven't watched them. I don't keep up with them anymore. I think product of its time is like a perfect spot to put it. But the second to last era is Teen Wolf. I'm gonna put Teen Wolf in fun because I rewatch this show a lot. I don't like rewatching like movies or TV shows, but I always will rewatch Teen Wolf because I just love that show so much. Season 3A and 3B, like, you cannot tell me that that is some of the greatest TV known to man today. I can't say it's a product of its time because I still think about the show often. I don't think I'm gonna watch the new movie or whatever they're doing because one, Dylan O'Brien isn't in it, and I kind of watched it only for Dylan O'Brien. Okay, the one that everyone's been waiting for, my BTS slash K-pop era. We're gonna put that straight to Never Left. One, I'm still in it. Two, honestly, like, I can't see myself leaving. I'm gonna sound really sentimental and like kind of cringy here. Specifically with BTS, like, I've never had a musical discography impact me so much as a person. The weekend that I saw them, like, I literally flew across the country for them. I flew all the way to LA. K-pop in general too, like, oh my gosh, that genre of music is just so good. And it's also just so fun. Just with all the groups that I stan, how could I ever be bored when there's just so much content for each group, you know? If you're wondering, here are all my biases for every group that I stan. I think that's gonna be it for this video because my phone is about to run out of storage. It was really fun to like go back, take a little stroll down memory lane. All of them, I think in some way did like kind of shape me to be the person that I am today, which sounds insane because it's like really, but movies and TV shows are just, and books, media like that, it's just, that really is such an important part of childhood and growing up. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and share it, and if you want me to do more ranking videos, just let me know because I love ranking things. It's my favorite activity to do. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please comment again. I love the comments, and thanks for watching.